All right, shalom, shalom.
Hey, Shalom.
All right, we're the brothers from the GMS Atlanta Church. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. I'm the brother Kasha Kwala.
Brother Shamak.
And we're coming to you with a pretty swift lesson speaking about achieving goals, okay? You know, achieving your carnal goals, because yes, it's okay to set carnal goals. If you have a position in a job you want to be in, go for it. The scriptures, we might get that script too. It says, whatever you find to do, do it with all your might, just loosely paraphrasing. I know there's one in Ecclesiastes, and there's one in Colossians. We could find those. Yeah. But do it with all your heart, and also your spiritual goals. You know, you got carnal goals and you got spiritual goals. We're still here in the carnal realm. So, real talk, we are to master both realms to the best of our ability. If you call yourself, matter of fact, let me get a quick precept, and then we can get into it.
If I can add to your point too, you know, carnally speaking, you know, you can also look at it and intertwine it with the spiritual realm, because when you're doing, you know, good on the carnal aspect, you're helping the body. You know, it's a help to the body. Your position just helped another brother's position. You know, you're not a burden unto the body. You know, so these things can definitely help the ministry. You know, just because it's carnal doesn't mean it just stays carnal. Right. You know, it can help the spiritual sense as well. You know, and vibrations is all around anyway. You know, so
hey, that's perfectly said. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and 1. It says, "Be followers of me, even as I also am of Yahweh Shai Mashiach." That's right. So if you call yourself a follower of Yahweh Shai, then you would understand that Yahweh Shai mastered both realms. He mastered the carnal realm and he mastered the spiritual realm. All right, because he was there in the flesh and was perfect. All right. In the spiritual aspect, he had all power. All right, and he got the spirit without measure, like what it speaks about in, I think, John the 3rd chapter. I want to say 3rd or 4th chapter, when John the Baptist was speaking about him. He said, we get the spirit in measure. He was quickeneth with everything. You know, so while you're still here, make your goals, make your spiritual goals first, and everything will fall into place.
Exactly. Yeah. You know? Matthew chapter 6 verse 33 speaks about seek ye the kingdom first, and everything else will be added unto you. You know, and also the bishop, the Tazawam, also speaks about, you know, you just don't want to, as a spiritual man in truth, you're already vexed and irritated by, you know, the worldly things going on, but you don't want to be a bitter man in Babylon, man. Right. You don't want that to take over your spirit, you know, and bring that vibration around other brothers, you know, because hey, the spirits are real, man, and you don't want it to destroy yourself either, being over righteous, you know.
That's right. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna get that for you. Matthew chapter 6 and 33 says, "But seek ye first the kingdom." I'll start at 32. No, I'll just start at the point. Matthew 6 and 33. "But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you."
Right. Hey, that's a fake scripture right there, bro. Hey, that's telling you what, man. Don't worry too much. Don't put too much worry on yourself, man. Hey, you worry about the truth first. You put the truth first, and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna make sure you're straight. You know, He may not give you abundance, but He's gonna put you in a content state. You know, hey, Solomon spoke about never give me neither riches, too much riches, or make myself poverty. You know, hey, put me in a content state. You know, where you can eat your daily bread. You know, that's what it's all about, man. Ultimately, this fashion, this world is gonna pass away. Everything you see is temporary, man.
Right.
You know.
That's why Paul said in Philippians 4, learn how to be abased and how to abound, and be content with therewith. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So without further ado, I'm gonna read Philippians 3 and 12, and you can take it away, bro. We're gonna read through verse 14. So this is Philippians chapter 3 and 12, and stop me when you need. "Not as though I had already attained, either were already perfect, but I follow after, if that I may apprehend that for which also I am apprehended of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach." All right. Just quick, I want to say on that. Here's pretty much like Paul was speaking in his other epistles. He also said he dare not count himself for that number.
Yep.
So right here is saying, hey, look, I ain't perfect yet. If I was, I would be attained or apprehended.
Exactly. You delivered on the chariot by
there
now.
You go. That's what he meant by being apprehended. That's why he said, if that I may apprehend that for which also I am apprehended of Yahushua Mashiach. And also you can take that with him, you know, metaphorically speaking, that he's a prisoner of Yahushua Mashiach, which he always mentioned in his epistles. All right, so going on, verse 13, brethren, I count, you got it, bro. I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before.
Hey, that's you focusing on your achieving those goals, man. We ultimately know, as men of the Lord, as sincere servants of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, the ultimate goal is to be delivered on chariot, to endure in the faith until the end, to be saved. We understand that's the ultimate goal, but you know the little things in this world today, it will keep you in that in that joyful spirit, you know, as you ought to be, because you are in the truth, you know, you are present toward that mark, man. That goal to be exempt from judgment, you know.
Right.
And also, a quick point too, because spoke about forgetting those things in the past, letting that old man go. You know, we understand that our faith is as our righteousness is as filthy rags. We understand that, but don't call yourself shit. You know, make yourself low. You know, putting those vibrations on yourself. You know, and have you at a lower state unnecessarily. You know,
right. The brother had mentioned being caught up. I'm gonna start at, this is a beautiful chapter. First Thessalonians 4:13. This is a goal. Yeah. All right. So it says, but I would not have, you got it too, but I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. You know, but what? We got hope, but that's a lot of things people don't got right now. Exactly. As you can see, the state of the world. Yep. People are, you know, pretty much people just don't have hope. Yeah. We have hope to lean back on, which is a goal. Yeah. You know, we hope to reach that goal. Mm-hmm. You know, it says, for if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him. Mm-hmm. And I know this is very comforting, especially to, you know, I want to say a lot of the particular brothers, just speaking on my perspective camp in Atlanta, I know this for sure really hits home with them because they've experienced this wisdom, or to the most part. You know, I came in like right after, but you know, the brothers here lost a brother. You know what I'm saying? But that man was preaching Yahushua. Yeah. You know, and he was in the truth. I wish I would have got the chance to meet him, but I believe, I'm gonna be real. I believe through my elders and bishops in my camp that I will meet him again. You know. Yep. It says, for if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so, them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him. Exactly. Because what does that say? What script is that where the dead in Yahushua shall rise first? Yeah. You see? So any camp. That's the next. It's the next one. Salakia.
Yeah, it's verse 16. Yep.
So like, in any camp, if a brother had lost, you know, them brothers may have lost a brother. You gonna see him again. Yeah, that's comforting. Know what I'm saying? Yep. That's very comforting. And I know a lot of the brothers in my camp know that feeling of losing a bro, quote unquote. You ain't lost them. They ain't lost them. Right, yeah. You know, and me and this brother will get to meet him. You know what I'm saying? But that's a goal. Verse 15, it says, oh, you going to say something?
Oh, no, you got it.
It said, verse 15 says, for this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. We're still alive and remain. You know, I always think of it, Isaiah 57:1, when you hear a brother that passed away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They were too good for this. The Lord had a better task for that brother. I'm not saying like we ain't. Yeah, right. It just wasn't.
You gotta understand.
You know, that spirit was just needed to be required. It probably has a different mission at hand. Definitely. You know, people look at death a different way when death is, you know, like
just rest.
It's just rest. He's just asleep.
Sleep. Yeah.
You know, so it says, verse 16, for the Lord Himself shall descend from heaven with the shout, with the voice of the archangel Michael, and well, you could archangel Michael is the general. Because we know what Daniel 12 says, Revelation 12, Isaiah 34. They'll speak about Michael. You know, it says, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Yahushua shall rise first. It says, then this is the big goal right here, like which the brother was speaking about. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. See, we gonna see. The ones who passed in Yahushua again and be beamed up with them as well. Lord willing, we be part of that number. It says to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words.
Hey, that's comfort. That's a goal, man. And I had a precept for you because the people in the world, they don't have this hope. They don't have nothing to look forward to. Their hope was in their credit. You know, their hope was in their new house they was attempting to buy. That's what their hope was. That's all they had. That's all they visioned life to be. Maybe a 60, 50-year-old, 80-year-old life, you know, you just started going on vacations when you retired. You know what I'm saying? That's what their vision. You know, we vision the kingdom of heaven, man. Right, you know? Right. But this is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 18. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. See, that's why they're going to perish, like, because that's why you see them perishing now. People commit suicide with all these things going on, but little do they know, this is our more joyful times of our life. Because why? The kingdom of heaven is closer and closer. You know, we're about to see this script come into fruition, man. Like the second Ezra chapter 6, verse 25 mentioned that some are standing here that will not taste of death. You know, some are not going to taste death, man. You gotta get that through your head. And then Revelation chapter 21 verse 4 speaks about there will be no more death for the Israelites, man. Right. No more sorrows, man. You know, why not look? Hey, we got all the hope. It's no reason for us to be down and out right now, man. Right. But hey, for the people that don't have the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, that don't have the Holy Spirit, we see why you panicking. We see why you want to commit suicide, seek death. You know. We see it.
No hope, and you don't got no goal. Yeah. And I'll tell you, like we're saying before, it's okay to set a carnal goal. But all these people have our carnal goals.
Ooh, that's heavy.
They don't have any spirit. They don't have no spiritual goal, no spiritual foundation or fortitude. Right. So therefore, once stuff cracks, that's it for them.
That's it.
You know, shit. I did a lesson the other day, man. You women are worthless. Once your world goes away, what the fuck you got to look forward to? Once you men who are so indulged in this society as well, when this goes away, because it is, your society's already going away. What you got to look forward to? There ain't no more clubs and stunting and flexing, whatever you want to. What you got to look forward to?
Yeah.
You know,
they didn't have real goals.
They didn't have real goals.
They're not focused on a real goal, man. Right. Fearing Yahweh Shem Yahushua and getting delivered, man. Right. If you're Israelite, if you're a Black, Spanish, Native American, you're an Israelite according to the Bible. Right.
You know? I'm gonna continue here in Philippians for you. You got a precept?
No, you got it.
Con, you got this. It says, I'll read verse 13 again. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before.
Hey, focusing on the future, man. Being a visionary, just forgetting the old man. Because second Ezra chapter 16. I want to say verse 76 speaks about, you know, don't let your sins weigh you down. Right. You know, do not let your faults weigh you down. Hey, get back up. You know, get yourself together and look forward. You know, when things go bad, something I say to myself, hey, I still got the truth. I still got the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? People don't have the spirit, bro. Right. People really don't. You know, but the same thing, they going through the same things as you, but they just don't have the spirit. That's the difference, man. That's that's the Holy Spirit right there, man.
Yeah, man, that's perfectly said, bro. It says, verse 14, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High and Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
That high. This is a calling right now, man. But we want to be chosen. You know, you go into the Greek for chosen, eklektos. You know, we want to be elected, man. The Israelite. Just because you know you're Israelite right now, that you're called, but that doesn't mean you made it. You know, you got to press toward that mark. You got to keep pushing and pushing. You know, that mark, that spiritual mark, that thawah, that mark of exemption from judgment, from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's judgment, which is going to plague the earth with, man. Right. In various forms, man. Animals, famine, there's a martial law, race riots, World War III, nuclear missiles. Hey, it's going to be plethora, man. You know?
That's right. You got a precept?
No, you want me to grab
one? And we can just find these goals. I know you mentioned Revelation 21. What's that, verse 4?
Yeah, that was verse 4, yeah.
Man, that's a beautiful script, too. Revelation chapter 21 and 4. It says, I forgot I'm gonna start at 3, man. I've been bringing this out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because, hey, I'm gonna say this, man. Whoever's on the brink, you know, of, you know, this truth, or should I, man? Drop your testicles. Yeah. Okay. Drop your balls. Yeah. Grow up. Become a man. Because the Spirit of the Lord will start dealing with you when you make that move. Yep. Okay, so this is Revelation chapter 21 and 3.
I'll read it.
Okay, come.
This is Revelation chapter 21 verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of the heavens saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men."
Exactly. You see, the tabernacle of the Most High. Tabernacle is a tent. Tent is where a dwelling place would be. That's why you have Revelation, the 3rd chapter, when it talks about "I knock on the door and I'll sup with you." What's that? Revelation 3 and 20. I want to say something like that. Yeah. Well, I'll knock on the door. Anyone who answers, I'll come in and sup with them. This is that. This is the tabernacle of the Most High. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai dwelleth with men, man. Okay? All right? It's with men. So if you're a man and you're on the edge of this, and you see what's going on, man, come out to the camps. Yeah. Come out to the camps. Be inquisitive. Have questions. Build yourself. Yeah, we're not out there, especially now, as I've been lately the last year or two. We ain't been out there condemning. We've been out there edifying, breaking things down. You know, the when you go to stock market, when the market is kind of down, it's the best time to buy because things are cheap. All right, because people are trying to sell it off for a reasonable price to get money. You see. Well, guess what? This is that time. You see society going down, so this is the best time to go out there and get your edification. Yeah. We done said everything we had to say. We done said 2/3. We done said martial law. We done said, and it's happening now. So what else is there to say? You better come out there and get edified and build yourself before this time really amps up. We are in Jacob's trouble right now. We're just in the very inception stages of it right now.
Beginning of sorrows.
The beginning of sorrows. But we are in Jacob's trouble. You ain't never seen America like this. So if you're a man and you're on edge, man, drop the testicles because the Spirit of the Lord dwells with men. Go ahead, bro.
Come. And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power.
Right. That's Revelation 21:3. Pretty much paraphrases everything that's told in Hebrews. I want to say the 8th chapter.
Yeah, definitely.
Jeremiah the 31st chapter, and Ezekiel the 37th chapter, when it speaks about the new covenant. At the end of all those chapters, it says the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power, and they shall be his people. Yep. That's the part of the new covenant right there. So you being a man, let the Spirit of the Lord deal with you. And when the Spirit of the Lord deals with you, you achieve your goals. All right, go ahead, bro.
Verse 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. See, we went through all those former things, man. We went through slavery. We're going through our last captivity now, being more mentally impressed than physical, you know, but still physical, of course. But no more death, bro. No more just living a regular 70, 80-year-old life. You know, all this struggling and pains that Jake going through that we see, you know. Hey, those things gonna be are gonna be past. This is gonna be stuff written in the book, man.
Right.
You know, we're just gonna be reading about it and telling our kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's right. Yeah, and I know a lot of elders have said this and apostles have said this. Mm-hmm. Like that time for us to be punished and die and judged for this, we're not in that time no more. Mm-hmm. You know, we served our sentence, you could say. It's time for the salvation part now. Mm-hmm. So don't always dwell in your mind, oh, man, I'm going to get caught up in... No, this is our time of salvation. You should be thinking being saved. Right. The scriptures talk about that in 2nd Ezra. I want to say the 9th chapter. Be not curious on how the ungodly should be punished. But
9 and 13, yep.
Yep, but how the righteous shall be saved. Exactly. Because why? Why is it telling us to have that mindset? Because your goals should be on salvation. Mm-hmm. You see? Mm-hmm. Something you're trying to achieve is to achieve on getting spiritual power, healing people, doing the will of the Most High, getting salvation, saving your household. Those should be your goals. All of those are positive right there. Mm-hmm. You see? Not getting tortured, getting in a concentration camp, getting your head cut off. Right. Yeah, it says these things in here. But if you continually feed yourself with that type of energy, then that's what's going to be. Mm-hmm. Or you can feed yourself with the energy of the precepts that we've read in this lesson. Yeah. So, reaching for the mark of the high calling. Yeah. All right? No more pain, sorrow, and crime and death. Yeah. Getting beamed up on a chariot, getting to see a brother that may have passed away who you was doing the work with. Mm-hmm. It's getting to see him again and then get beamed up on a chariot with him. Seeing your family, your immediate family, your kids, your wife, get beamed up on a chariot with you. These should be your goals. Mm-hmm. You see, and yes, prepare your mind for the other route. Mm-hmm. You know, but a lot of they will think something and it ain't as bad as it was.
You're right. Yeah, that's true. Because the scriptures in Apocrypha speaks about turning out your mind over to heaviness. Right. You know, you don't want to do that, man. You know.
You got precept.
Yeah, I did. I had one. I had
we can close on this too.
This is something we all want to be able to say, man. You know, this is 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. You know, okay, we know if we keep the faith, man, we're gonna be delivered. That's that's the end. Because the Lord's not unrighteous to get our labor of love, man. We just gotta keep the faith. We know we're gonna be tempted. It's gonna be affliction. It's gonna be pure hell. It's gonna get worse. You know, we just work. We always tell ourselves, man, like, Lord willing, we endure, man. Lord willing, we keep the faith. That's what we worried about. We already know what's gonna happen. You know, we already meditated these tears, man. It's all about us enduring, man. Enduring these times, man. You know.
Right. So, you know, matter of fact, you can close it off, bro.
Oh yeah, come on, man. Hey, Lord willing, you know, this lesson was edifying. You know, concerning achieving your goals, man. Press toward that mark, keep pushing. You know, and concerning the faith, man. But we want to end out by giving all the glory, infinite praise unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in over 6 Tabernacle of David. Peace, love, and safety to the hopefully elect and their families. With that, was like say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abad Babal, man.
Yeah, come on.